Hello students, today we will study about dematerialization process. Students, dematerialization is a process whereby the physical form of securities they are converted into electronic form. Now today we will study that how these physical form of securities are converted into electronic form. You can see this diagram. There are four major participants in this dematerialization process. Those participants are number one client, number two DP or depository participant, third one is the depository, fourth one is the issuer or RTA, that means registrar and transfer agent. The first one, client. Client is the person, individual or any association or body who is basically the holder of the physical form of securities. Number two is depository participant who is directly under the control of depository. Third one is the depository. There are two important depositories in our country, that is NSDL and CDSL. And fourth one is registrar and transfer agent. Now let us see how the physical form of securities they are converted into electronic form. Students, you can see the steps. In the step number one, the client is handing over the original certificates, the share certificates plus DRF, that means dematerialization request form, to the depository participant. In the second step, the depository participant is intimating about the demat order to the depository. Depository participant simply intimates the depository that the client has submitted certificate, original share certificates plus DRF with him. He just intimate about this particular transaction to its depository. In the third step, the depository participant submits the original certificates, share certificates submitted to him by the client plus DRF, that is dematerialization request form, plus DRN, that is demat request number. In the third step, the depository participant submits three things: the original share certificates, DRF and DRN to the issuer or the registrar and transfer agents. Now in the fourth step, the depository request the RTA or issuer to dematerialize the physical form of securities submitted to it by the depository participant. Now, as and when the depository will request to dematerialize the physical form of securities, the RTA or issuer will just make a preliminary investigation upon the original certificates, that whether they are proper or not. If all the papers, all the certificates, if they are proper, then registrar and transfer agent will just dematerialize those physical form of securities into electronic form. Students, you must know one thing here, that the value of the certificates do not change. Suppose the share certificate which were produced by the depository participant to the issuer were of rupees 100 each. Then after dematerialization, the electronic form of shares will also be of rupees 100 only. There will be no change in the denomination value of the share certificates. Now, in the fifth step, after making a proper verification of those certificates plus DRF plus DRN, if RTA is satisfied, then it will convert the physical form of securities into electronic form, and it will, in the fifth step, it will intimate the depository regarding the confirmation of dematerialized process. If it is not satisfied with the certificates, if there are certain problems in the certificate, then the RTA will intimate to the depository regarding the rejection of that particular process in the fifth step. So in the fifth step, if RTA is satisfied with the certificates, then it will dematerialize it and send a confirmation to the depository. If RTA is not satisfied, then it will send a rejection to the depository. In the sixth step, the same status will be intimated by the depository to its depository participant. Same status, that means whether the physical form of securities have been confirmed or converted into electronic form or not. If it is converted, then the same information will be passed. If it is rejected, then the same information will be passed by depository to the depository participant. And in the last step, the depository will hand over the electronic form of accounts to the client. That means after decomposing the physical form of securities, the same denomination value of certificates are credited into an account, and that account is, in that particular account, a login is created by the depository, a password is being created by the depository, and the same login and password is provided to the client by the depository. So with the help of that particular login and password, the client can open his particular account, and he will enjoy the same amount of certificates which he was earlier holding. So this was all about dematerialization process. Finally, the client's physical form of securities were converted into electronic form without diminishing in